Hi there, and welcome to She Spice. So a lot of celebs have been ringing in on Diddy's claim, and presently, it's Mama's turn. You know, he's one of the OGs of terrible kid records, so his take could truly sneak up all of a sudden. On the road, he's going to spill a few insane beans about Diddy, probably being engaged with certain customs, and how he figured out how to evade that scene. This is the kind of thing that is extremely surprising, so we should begin with no further ado. Who just made a lot of cash and chose not to see me. I won't resemble the other individuals around Puff who don't let him know he's off. Based on December 21st, 2023, the web was buzzing with action as TD Jake, a conspicuous American minister, unexpectedly turned into a hotly debated issue. What started this unexpected flood and consideration was a TikTok video dropped by client Misha on XS, previously Twitter. The video made some stunning cases, charging that R&B vocalist Cassie Ventura had evidently given over proof to the FBI. This alleged proof pointed fingers at Diddy, and it came only a month after Cassie documented a claim, blaming him for perpetrating serious demonstrations during their 10-year relationship. She has turned over tapes, a USB drive, and Kim Watchman's burner telephone. Now, there is likewise a supposed email out following the goal of the common claim against Terrible Kid Records pioneer Cassie Ventura. There are claims coursing via virtual entertainment by client Misha that propose she went farther than simply settling purportedly. Ventura gave extra proof to the FBI purportedly including tapes from Diddy's gatherings and a burner telephone that had a place with Kim Dorman, Diddy's late ex, and mother of his 4 youngsters who died in 2018 at 47 years old. As per Misha, the TikTok client, the submitted proof additionally includes an email that, as far as anyone knows, implicates Diddy's dear company. Ion minister TD Jakes, who administered at Kim Dorman's entombment in a clasp shared by Misha, an unidentified man, guaranteed that Cassie gave over tapes portraying affirmed wild gatherings at Diddy's place, ensnaring different unmistakable people including TD Jake, who is claimed to have had associations with numerous men during these get-togethers. I'm going to let you all pay attention to it. I won't say anything else. It's pivotal to stretch that these shocking cases stay unconfirmed and unconfirmed, starting exclusively with web-based entertainment. In spite of the absence of substantial proof, these claims set off far and wide responses across different social stages. This highlights the huge effect of unsubstantiated data in the present computerized age. TD Jake, the pioneer behind the Potter's Home, a non-traditional multicultural church and philanthropic association, situated in Dallas, possesses a noticeable situation as quite possibly the most powerful Christian evangelist in the U.S., prestigious for his dynamic teaching style. Jake has collected acknowledgement inside strict circles, as well as in the more extensive open arena, frequently seen close by superstars, including Diddy. Jake has procured honors beyond the strict local area. Time magazine hailed him as America's best minister, and the New York Times remembered him as one of the country's most compelling and hypnotizing evangelists, featuring his cross-country influence. Implicating proof against Diddy, I'm informed that there are a slew of craftsmen, legislators, and performers that are going to be uncovered and captured for HT, considering various ladies suing hip-hop tycoons. Diddy and his partners, asserting wrongdoing, have fallen upon the dear fellowship among Diddy and TD Jakes. Diddy has transparently spoken about his deference for Minister TD Jake, acknowledging the minister for assuming a critical role in directing him through difficult stretches. Their companionship took a cooperative turn in 2012 when they declared an organization to present TD Jake's Elite Lesson Series to Revolt Television. Revolt Television, a conspicuous Black-owned mixed media stage, turned into the source for dividing Jake's lessons, highlighting a more profound association between the hip-bound symbol and the compelling minister and acts that she had to do. I'm likewise informed that different male escorts certified the way that TD Jakes have laid down with various men at Diddy's gatherings. A new TikTok video has surfaced, making unconfirmed cases about Diddy's ex Cassin. As far as anyone knows, submitting proof that uncovered claimed violations carried out by Diddy and Minister TD Jakes. The TikTok client additionally stated that the minister had taken advantage of young fellows on occasions, facilitated by Diddy. It's vital to note that these cases against Jakes need proof to help them as of now anyway. It's actually quite significant that this wasn't the case when the diocesan first confronted the discussion back in 2009 about TD Jake's child. Jermaine Jake was captured for purportedly uncovering himself and participating in profane ways of behaving at Key Park in Dallas. These activities were purportedly seen by two people, who were subsequently uncovered to be secret cops. Jermaine Donald Jakes is the stepson of Minister T.D. Jake. Now that the stepson is blamed for presenting himself to two covert Dallas cops in a different occurrence last year, charges surfaced, including the oldest girl of priest Jake K. Jake Coleman and her alienated spouse, Richard Coleman Richard, was blamed for their embracing girl, adding one more layer of intricacy to the contentions encompassing Jake's family. The flow charges against Diddy and Jake concur with the hip bounce Big Shot confronting 4 claims from 4 distinct ladies, generally blaming him for an especially serious among these cases, is one claim affirming that Diddy, alongside 2 different partners, purportedly took part in the R of the Yacht Informer when she was 17 years of age. It seems like youngsters are Diddy's one, as he was additionally engaged to M. Justin Bieber. It is guaranteed that Diddy enjoyed a drawn-out 48 hours with Justin Bieber when the pop sensation was as yet a teen, given Diddy's dubious past, including teen young men. Concerns have been raised about his communications with Justin. Reports propose that Diddy displayed a Ferrari to Justin and made commitments to permit him to drive it once he turned 16 in spite of Justin being just 15 around. Also, there are charges that he offered Justin a house that, as far as anyone knows, was accessible to him when he turned 18. When you turn 16, you understand what I'm talking about. I will allow you to shake this. Each time you definitely, this will be yours. So every time you law it, it's somewhat dusty. Yet you know it's essential to take note that there is no substantial proof supporting these claims. Yet they truly do bring up issues about Diddy's inspirations driving. Luxurious gifts. Hypotheses recommend that these activities might have been planned to include Justin Bieber's age, unseemly exercises focusing on the significance of legitimate parental direction for youthful big names, especially in possibly weak circumstances. It was seen that Justin was a companion with Carl Lund, who is additionally expected to be an old buddy of Diddy, regardless of the pessimistic exposure encompassing Lund, who was beforehand a continuous subject of newspaper titles. Because of his dear kinship with Bieber, the profundity of their association has become obvious, while Lund is familiar with having VIP companions. His relationship with the Canadian, conceived pop star appears to have had a more significant effect. Definitely best okay that person why is pleasant. He's truly irritating. We should be straightforward. The vast majority of us got a couple of gifts, yet Justin and John got 87 every now and then. Mom is sharing his side of the story on the off chance that we think back. Diddy and Mase both have a long history dating back to the production of terrible kid records. Mase appeared to be bound for conspicuousness, not just in that frame of mind of R&B, but additionally inside the more extensive rap scene. His astounding the announcement of passing on the rap business to seek away as a minister shocked everyone, particularly considering his strength on the diagrams from 1996 to 1999. The unexpected exit from Terrible Kid Records added fuel to an intense discussion, exacerbated by twirling theories encompassing the thought processes behind Mama's unforeseen decision. The genuine motivation behind why I chose to begin rapping was that I simply needed to better my life. I needed to improve my life. Not all the time, cash is the best thing, as a matter of fact. Harlem World Mase purportedly uncovered this aim for a radio questioner. I felt like I had a truckload of cash, yet I didn't actually have any idea who I was. I realized I needed to accomplish something different from the hip jump. In any case, a few people harbor vulnerability in regards to the exact inspirations driving Mama's exit from Awful Kid Records was typically no clear errand, given Diddy's standing for making it hard for specialists to end their agreements. Mase wound up limited by a significant and extensive arrangement, provoking investigations into the particular conditions that encouraged his takeoff in a dazzling bit of destiny, a transport business type circumstance. Yet they were cool, yet Puff had loot enormous. Mase made an astounding rebound. 5 years after the fact, with his collection, Invite backdropping under the Awful Kid name. Notwithstanding his revisitation of the spotlight, his yearning to break attaches with the name's serious areas of strength for stayed matters into his own hands. He set up a striking meeting with Puffy where he straightforwardly mentioned his delivery from the agreement. This move added one more layer of intricacy to the all-around fierce connection among Mase and Awful Kid Records. In 2016, Mama organized a rebound as a component of an Awful Kid Records visit, quickly jumping all over the chance to transparently censure his previous supervisor, escalating the show. He took to Instagram Live to share his viewpoint and Subscribe She Spice for more video.